Hey everyone, my name is Keith L. Jones, aka the Coach. We're doing something a little bit different today. I'm online doing my business all the time, but I do have fun in the meanwhile. I participate in a fantasy basketball league. I've been participating for the last 10 years, and I can honestly have fun. She's tired; she'll be falling asleep on my shoulder soon. However, I was gracious enough to be on the panel with the three-time champ of the league, Mr. Fred Nux, uh, Dom, the commissioner. But I can't say the champ is here because I did win last year. I finally did it. You're not the only one with hardware, Fred.
I heard that.
But we don't try to do this every year, man. I mean, every week, man. Just have a little, review of what the previous week, the donkey of the week, things of that nature. Just speaking fantasy basketball. With that being said, I'm gonna throw it over to the commish, Mr. Christopher Gatewood.
Really though, yeah, really put up the whole government. It's happy to get the league started. Good. It looks like it's gonna be a good year. Everybody did a pretty good job on the draft, and yeah, I'm just ready to get things started. So, are we going straight into the
Let's go ahead and go. Let's show the draft results real quick.
Okay.
Let's see what that's here for, man.
I'm getting random texts as we talking right now from different people from the league, just talking about their team. Like C's won't let up. Like, he ain't letting up.
He just sent me an offer too.
He said the offers are they don't like their team already.
Yeah.
Oh man, can you see my screen?
Yeah, but I can see the screen.
All right, man. I'm gonna let you, since you're the commish. I'm gonna let you talk about the couple picks in here. In the first 2-3 rounds, man, they pretty much we knew what was gonna go on. We had a feeling and everything. But what was a surprise out of the first 3 rounds, man? Let's start with the third.
Hey yo, I can't see the picks though, Jones.
I got it up.
I don't got it up in front of me. That's why I was like, I can't really see. Off the top of my head, what I can remember, I know Reggie Jackson came off the board real early. But to me, what started the whole thing was when Roddy snatched Kawhi Leonard.
When he snatched who?
When he snatched Kawhi Leonard, because I wasn't expecting it.
Roddy?
When Roddy snatched Kawhi Leonard in that first, and then your boy Trez came and snatched the Vujovic.
Yeah.
That kind of made the way for the league in those earlier rounds on the list, like so.
Yeah, that's when you know it got real.
Yeah, it did. But it wasn't Kawhi Leonard like a first rounder, something like that.
Yeah, that was a good pick.
Great pick, but okay. I wasn't expecting. Honestly, I was hoping he was going to fall to me.
I mean, the first round, you look at it like it was, it was keepers, but Kawhi Leonard, Jimmy Butler. He took Butler, great pick. I think that was a great pick. Who else? Number 6 with Rollo, it was Blake Griffin.
That was an excellent pick.
Yeah, it's Blake Griffin. And Fred, you took Damian Leonard, man, with your first pick of the first round. You have anything to say about that?
Yeah, I'm the new proud owner of 4 Bar Fridays right now, man. I'm happy about that pick. Now, I mean, I had 2 big, so I had to go get one of the best point guards out there. So I'm a diehard Lillard fan, so I ran with Lillard.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Second round, I'm looking at it. I took Rudy Gobert. I had to snatch him, man. I fell in love with him last year. Then Dom came back with Pau Gasol.
Yeah, he was on my target list. Pau was a guy that me and Fred talked about a lot. Like he already knew, like I was looking at snatching Pau and DeAndre Jordan. I didn't know if I was gonna but I didn't know if I was gonna be able to get them both. But luckily, it fell that way, and I was also able to get Whiteside, which was a pleasant surprise. So
then Nina took Paul Millsap with her pick. Then it was Ibaka, Kyle. He was a keeper. Gordon Hayward. Then the final pick of the round was Mike Conley.
Nux, you was able to get Hayward, right?
Yeah, I got him.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna snatch him if he had that next round. So you good job.
Yeah, I had to get him.
Then I thought I believe, man, with that with the first pick of the third round, Andrew Wiggins was a little reach. You know,
That was a real reach.
Yeah.
I think that was a reach. I think he could have got him in the fourth or fifth, but who knows? You know, it went down that way.
I mean, especially I think the reason I think it was a reach for DK was because I think he got the guy that he wanted, but at the same time you're sitting on LeBron and Rudy Gay. So did you really need him, or did you need to get it big? Because making that move kind of made him suffer on the bigs on the back end.
Oh man, a suspect pick, man. In the third round, I'm looking at was that Reggie Jackson pick, man.
Yo, I'm still going back. I think he reached on the Reggie. Like that was the first reach of the night to me. In my opinion,
he reached.
Reggie should be coming off the board around the fourth, fifth. Like it's not really like okay, it's a reach, but it's not a reach because you got to get the guys you want because they might not be there. But at the end of the day, what was Ed's keepers? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like what rounds did he
Clay Thompson and Cousins.
So he
probably thought he had to get a bit point guard.
He had the first and second, so that was his first pick.
Yeah,
that was his first pick. I mean, because he could have technically got Bledsoe, to be honest. So it was a reach because I'm taking Bledsoe over Reggie Jackson all day.
Yeah, that's me too.
And you can make an argument that you could take Depot. So these are the guys that he took. He took Reggie Jackson before Bledsoe and Depot, and Kyrie Irving. So he definitely reached.
I'll tell you the shocker of the draft, though. The first shocker that I seen in the draft was I never predicted this, dog. We didn't talk about this neither earlier, Fred. Yo, when your boy Rollo snatched Depot, I was like, yo,
that was crazy.
Yo, where did that come from, dog? Like he snatched Depot.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you something. I was talking to Roddy earlier, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, I knew I wasn't getting Reggie Jackson because right before the draft, they put on Roto World Reggie Jackson's numbers from the game today. I think Ant went right on Roto World and said, "Oh yeah, I'm getting Reggie."
Early. I'm reaching. I think you reached too early though. That's just my opinion.
I agree with you, Jones. I think third round is a little bit too early for Reggie Jackson, but you know.
Yeah, because I was looking forward to getting him in the fifth, but it didn't fall that way.
Because if you look at it, man, you know, you putting Reggie Jackson name in there with the likes of Bledsoe, Al Jefferson, Oladipo, Kyrie, DeAndre Jordan, Horford, Kevin Love, and Chris Bosh.
He's the only unproven guy in that list.
Yeah.
But all right, so that's third round. Let's go down to the fourth. We have.
I can't really, like I said, I can't see nothing because I drafted on my phone, so my computer crashed. I had to draft them up, so I can't see nothing. Joe, all I see on your screen is just me and nuts.
Can you see it, Fred?
Yeah, I'm looking at my own computer, so I see it.
Yeah,
so we don't even have to put this on the screen. I'm about to put my daughter on here. Hold on. All right, so I just look at mine. And I see on the fourth round we got Greg Monroe, great pick. Brook Lopez, good pick. Favors, good pick. I took Fareed. Carl Anthony Towns. Good pick. But do you think you reached for him, or you just wanted him, Don?
Honestly, I actually thought he was going to be gone before that. So I didn't look at it as a reach at all. I mean, he's going to be rookie of the year. So like. No, okay. I reach for him. I already got offers for him.
You already got offers for him? And don't say no names, so you know they don't be like, nah, I ain't offering him nothing.
I got hit up by 2 people already for him.
All right, then.
Y'all think Tobias was a reach?
For me, Tobias.
I think he's projected as a 5th, 6th rounder.
I think you could have got a little bit more bang for your buck, but you know he's still a good player. So we need to know what she needs. Did she need her?
She had to be at Chandler Parsons.
Ooh.
But she had to get him because she knew that he wasn't going to come back.
He wasn't going to make it out of the 5th, but at the same time, she hurt her bigs on that, man, because you know she got in her first 3 rounds. who was their players that she kept? She kept Westbrook and Chandler Parsons. The way the draft was going, you had to get bigs. So you only got Paul Millsap to show out of those 3 rounds.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like she could have easily went and snatched up another big in the 4th round and then try to target something in the 5th instead of Gortat.
She took Kyrie Irving, and we don't really know when he's coming back.
Yeah.
In the 3rd.
I'm saying that, but I'm just hating because Tobias is my boy. So you know, it was a good pick. I ain't gonna hate.
I think a reach though was Ty Lawson in the 4th.
That might. Yo,
he was the 10th rounder, yo.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. C's is the donkey of the week, though, because yo, C's, you know, you the C's, you know, you're my baby. But at the end of the day, dog, multiple reaches. Yo, that's who else did he reach for? Like he took somebody else, man. Like
he took Jordan Clarkson in the 7th.
Those you gotta make it the week, man.
Yeah, so I'm looking at the 5th round. Well, yeah, Dwight Howard 9th. D took him. Drummond was a keeper. Draymond Green and Rudy Gay was a keeper. 5th round, Jahlil Okafor, Kemba boosted. That was a good pick for that round. Monte Ellis, great pick. Bradley Beal, D took him. Nicholas Batum, that was a good pick.
I think D might have reached for that right there.
For the Bill?
That's a reach. And the 5th round,
but it was one of those picks that if he didn't get him, he wasn't coming back to him.
Yeah.
Right. It's understandable, but it's definitely an understandable reach. But he did reach for Bradley right there.
Y'all skipped the biggest reach in the draft. That's Jahlil.
Which one?
Jahlil Okafor. That was a reach.
I believe so. I believe it was a reach.
I mean, it's all on preference. But if we going by draft position and a draft order and the rankings, yo, he was down there in like the 9th, 10th round.
Yeah, he was. Especially with New Orleans.
Yeah.
On the same squad, so you know they going through Noel. So, number 6, Rollo took Dirk.
That's not bad bang for your buck in the 6th round, in my opinion. To get a Dirk, because he probably was sitting out there for a long time. And you know Rollo, he gonna get the name.
Get the names. Yeah.
Mad at him with that one.
Then you got. I think my personal opinion. I think Nina Reach would go top.
In the 5th?
Yo, but they had Gortat ranked above the Drummonds of the world, man.
They did.
Yeah.
He got ranking in the 4th round. I thought she got it still with him, honestly. Me personally.
I think she could have. Man, you still had other people out there. Well, not too many bigs.
Snatch the base came up the board.
Yeah, you're right. I just thought of me personally. You know, who am I? I'm no one. You know,
I think he was the best of the bigs that was left
for her because he needed something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then you got you took Brandon Knight, which is a great pick. Then I took Dragic.
That was a good pick because I was on that pick. I was on a toss up between Brandon Knight and Dragic. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go Brandon Knight just because I like Phoenix up tempo system. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I think Dragic was the value pick of the round because he technically should have been picked where Reggie Jackson was.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
I like he picking the with the 10th and the 5th with Isaiah Thomas. I like that pick.
That was a great pick. Yo, I was shocked when he made that type of pick because he don't take those risks. Like if you look at him, like me and Joe's, like we was talking earlier, we were saying how he like, and Fred, you know this, like he keep them teams, dog, that's just safe. He always build those safe teams, and like for him to take Isaiah Thomas that early was a great pick for him.
Yeah, I thought that was a great pick. I thought Trevor Ariza was a reach. That's just me, because you still had Gallinari on the board.
Yeah, I mean,
I want to say Jamal Curry. Like I would took all them over Trevor Ariza. That's just me. But
Gallo fell.
Yeah, Yeah, he was still on the board. ABC was still on the board. Wade was still on the board. You could have got more bang for your buck in the fifth.
I think Trez panicked right there a little bit. He'd probably be the first to admit it. I meant to talk to him about it while we had him on the phone, but I forgot. Yo, he did say Trevor Ariza.
That Trev. But he will give you some threes, some threes.
So, Jones, hold on. Question for you, though, man. What is your jump, pun intended, with Danny Green, dog?
What'd you say?
With Danny Green.
Because he's a fantasy stud. He don't shine in every position, but he'll give you some threes. He'll give you some percentages and free throws. He'll make good field goal percentage, and for his position, he give you about 1.5 blocks a game. Look at his stats. He was like in the top 20 in fantasy last year, just over his overall stats.
Okay. I never really paid much attention to him. That's why I was like, I didn't really, because I always know that you always like him. You always get him when you get a chance to get him.
I mean, think about it. He don't need the ball. He don't need any offense ran through him. You got Duncan and you got Lamar Aldridge right now that they don't dump the ball down to. They don't throw it back out to somebody who's their shooter. And he give you defensive stats because he's a defensive player.
I got you.
I got you. It's one of those tweener picks for me. You know what I mean? I don't need him to be a point guard or a shooting guard or a center or forward.
Just need him to play.
Yeah. And then he could blow up for hitting like 5 to 7 threes a game.
Yeah, I got you.
That could swing a whole week for me.
Right.
Then and Derrick Rose at the end. I thought that was a decent pick, a good pick.
What round was this?
This fifth.
This is the fifth.
Okay.
Then the sixth was Dwayne Wade, Kobe.
That was his keeper pick.
Oh yeah,
that was his keeper.
Kobe, Tim Duncan. I took ABC, Hassan Whiteside. You got him.
Yeah, I seen him in the sixth.
Yeah, you got him in the sixth.
Be freaking kidding me. Yo, I couldn't
this was the value pick round because a lot of people fell. Like even the Nerlens Noels, Gallinaris, the Whiteside. Yo, Alphabet really should have got snatched in the 4th and 5th.
Yeah. I was happy. I wasn't complaining.
And Kobe was a value pick for the 6th.
Great value pick in the 6th.
Yeah.
Value pick in the 6th. Kobe.
I'm surprised Noel dropped to the 6th.
Yeah, I had a decision to make.
I didn't know that Whiteside. I didn't know I got him in the 6th. Damn.
You got him in the 6th.
That's a good bang for your buck.
Yeah. And D took Covington. He'll give you some three. I think he could have got somebody else, man.
Honestly, I like Covington at the 6th. That's not bad because
Covington gets steals too, man. I had him last year, man.
Okay.
He touches a lot of categories, and I mean he got another year underneath his belt, so I think he's even going to be better this year.
Jones, you know what Covington reminds me of? He reminds me of Danny Green.
True.
Yeah.
True. I really didn't mess with him, so that's why I say that. I really don't know how he can help my team, and I really never – I just seen the reports over the summer, and, he had those big games last year, but I really never took a real good look at him.
Like, I seen him – like, I didn't know much about him until Fred got him, like, honestly. And when Fred got him, he started – I'm like, he was like, watch this Covington dude. Fred picked him up. He was snapping. I never heard of him, honestly. I never heard of Covington.
He's the MVP of the D-League.
Yeah, it was, wasn't he?
That was a good pick up by Fred last year because I never heard of the dude, honestly, until Fred got him. I was like, you made a good pick, and that was one of the waiver wire pickups. That was the sneakiest waiver wire pickup of the year on the low. Because I think all three of us on this conversation right now had good waiver wire pickups last year with the Goberts, the Covingtons. I had the Whitesides, but like that Covington was that sneaky one though. That was that sneaky waiver wire pickup last
year. Anybody that gets burned with the Sixers is gold. Like, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? You could just take the name off and just plug them into position.
Of course. Yeah. Then the last person was Jonas Valanciunas.
That was what round we in 6, right?
That was 6. That was a good pick.
For me, the 6th round was the best round so far.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you go to the 7, you might Michael Carter Williams, JJ Redick. I like that pick.
Here comes the donkey pick coming. Come on.
Hey, you know what? You know who surprised me in the 7th round though? I like that Myers Leonard by D.
Yeah. That was a great pick. That was a great pick. I didn't know where it came from. I'm not even gonna lie, because me and Deidre have been talking, and he never mentioned Myers Leonard not one time.
Yeah, and you got Jordan Clarkson, DeMar. That was a keeper. Chris Middleton in the 7th by Nina.
Chris Middleton. I don't trust him this year, man. That's just me.
Yeah, but it's not a reach because everybody's going off of what he did last year.
Because this Middleton, Danny Green, and Covington is all the same guy to me.
Mm-hmm. Then you have Wesley Matthews, good. Danny Green, George Hill, Kyle Culver, and Jabari Parker.
I think Roddy got good value on that Jabari Parker pick right there.
But the reports came out and said they're not going to rush him.
That's what you got the IR spot for, right?
That's why I snatched Wesley Matthews, because with the IR spot you can play around with some. Because on the low, if I could put him on the IR and go snatch up somebody in the waivers, I'm good. You know, I'm still good. Mm-hmm. You got the IR to play around with.
The one thing about the Bucks, their whole starting 5 gonna have value.
Yeah.
Yo, the sneaky pick is round 8 with that Julius Randle.
Yeah, I like that.
But
I was gonna wait to the 10th round to focus on him.
You think that was a reach, or you think that was just a good sneaky pick?
I think that was a reach, but I think it's a good value pick, but it was a reach.
It was a necessary reach.
It was a necessary reach. There you go.
Then you had Thad Young was a keeper. Joakim Noah.
What round is this? This is what, the 8th?
Yeah.
Noah. Who got Noah, man?
Heem did.
That's safe. That's a safe Heem pick.
Mm-hmm. You have Kyrie was my keeper. David Lee. Emmanuel. What's his last name?
Moutier.
That was a pretty good pick. I heard he started.
That's a great pick.
But that
I was pissed off about that one.
But that 7th pick with Jamal Crawford in the 8th, that was
Jamal Crawford should have been drafted, let alone being in the 8th round on a low, man. Like, yo, come on, man.
Yo, I think that's it, man. We got it, yo. Cut the tape. That's it right there, yo.
Donkey of the draft.
That's it, man. We searched and we found it.
Oh, just do me one favor, guys. Yo, look down that round and tell me which one don't fit. Oh, please. Somebody just look down and just tell me which don't fit, dog. Like, it's Jamal Crawford, man. Like,
yo, he don't fit in the draft, let alone the 8th round.
Yo, who took him? Bill Cosby?
Slaughterhouse.
Oh, yeah, Rob. Don't here. Yo, Rob panicked right there. He panicked. He put panic, dog. Because, he went to the red on that pick. Like, you see this, Joe? Brother, you panicked on that one, man.
Oh, my God, yo. Jamal Crawford, though.
Yeah. Then you got Cantor. DeMar Carroll.
All right, this is how we know it's a donkey pick. All right, look, I'm not even gonna go in round 8. Let's go on round 9 and see everybody he passed on. Darren Williams, Darren Collison, that was a reach. Jarrett Jack, Drew Holiday. Yo, he could have snatched any one of those guys. He could have took Joe Johnson, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, that Rollo panicked in that round. Whatever he did.
I can go in the 13th round and see guys that he could have picked over.
Mo Williams. I got Mo Williams in the 13th.
Like, no, he shouldn't be owned, man. Like, Jamal Crawford is one of those guys you just pick up from the waiver wire if he starts snapping. But the Clippers are so deep, he's not going to get the minutes he got last year.
Now, here's the thing. On the flip side, he could look like a genius if Jamal Crawford get traded.
Yeah.
He could, but I doubt he's getting traded. Your boy Doc said Jamal ain't going nowhere, dog.
That's your team, so you would know.
He ain't going nowhere right now. If anything, he might get traded by the trade deadline. Oh, yeah, yo, I meant to mention this to y'all too. I forgot. Yo, I made some secretive moves too, man. I'm sorry, y'all. yo, I pushed the trade deadline up a little bit in our league.
To what, nigga?
Yo,
That's not crazy.
the trade deadline to the real trade deadline in real life, like in February, motherfucker. Yo, the trade deadline is the end of February on the low.
No, it's not on the low no more. Everybody don't know when it is when they watch this.
Yeah, everybody know now.
I forgot. All right, so can I make all my announcements?
Yeah,
So,
go ahead, man.
Let's see it then. Okay, look, this is the difference in this year. Trade deadline is up. I only moved it up 2 weeks, honestly, because it was like March 15th or something like that. I moved it up to like
Don't
the end
matter
of
to me. Don't trade.
But I'm just saying, because I want to try to keep it on par with the NBA. Because, you know, the NBA trading deadline is in February. So I moved it up to there. And then also what I did was, and Fred, I told Fred this earlier, yo, the waiver wire pickups, like, instead of waiting 2 days to get the waiver wire guy, when you put a request in, it's only 1 day. Jones, you should like that. So now it's just a 1 day wait.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? When you put the request in, it's just going to come back the next day. Whoever got the highest waiver wire, you know what I mean? Instead of waiting 2 days, it's going to be a 1 day wait now.
All right. That's what's up.
That's pretty much it. I was going to play around with some other stuff, but I'll wait till next year. But, yeah, that's pretty much it, though. But I forgot to tell y'all that I did move the trade deadline up like 2 weeks. So niggas better get their trades in before the end of February.
I'm even looking at in the 10th round, man. You got the Roy Hilberts, Eric Gordon, Tony Parker, Rubio. In the 10th round, why did he get Frank Kaminsky?
Yo, that was the funniest pick of the draft on the low. Like, Frank Kaminsky, he might be a genius. Like, you don't know, but I think that Kaminsky is down on that total pool right now because Spencer Hawes is actually looking pretty good in Charlotte.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Spencer Hawes is looking good, and so is Cody Zeller. Like, Cody Zeller should have been drafted on the low. Like, if you want to take a risk on somebody, like with one of your last picks. Because he's looking damn good in preseason. Let me tell you that much right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we don't even have to go through the rest of the rounds.
I'm sold on Jamal Crawford.
That's the donkey of the draft.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Rollo. You got the donkey of the draft.
C's got the multiple ones, but the one that stand out the most is
that Jamal Crawford. When I saw that, I was like, yo, I gotta nominate Jamal Crawford for the donkey of the draft, man. Because where he got him at, he panicked. And I remember when he picked him because he went into the red. Like, yo, it was 1 second left before he made the selection on a low. Like, yo, he panicked.
Like, he could have got Terrence Jones, Damari Carroll, Tyson Chandler. Like, yo.
He panicked.
That was bad.
So it probably came down to at that point in time during the draft, he probably needed a point guard, shooting guard. So he probably would.
Oh no, that's a shooting guard, small forward.
What? Yeah, he probably needed that position. So that's probably why he was scrounging. Like, I need a shooting guard, small forward.
Go get Aaron Afalo.
He could have, but he probably didn't see.
He got Aaron Afalo in the 10th round. He could have just reversed picks.
Yeah. Oh, he did end up getting an Aaron Afalo.
Yeah, so he still made up for it.
Yeah, that's a good pick. Wait. Yeah.
But he lost out on the pick, though. That's how I look at it.
So, Jones, how you feel about Tyreek?
I think, man, from the reports, man, after, some coaching on the side, I had to talk to my assistant coach, another fellow GM, and, just talking about what his role is going to be, especially in that new system. I believe I got the best bang for my buck, especially for a keeper.
You was the first one with the best bang for the buck. Like, you and Nux set the precedent for the bang for your buck on the low. Because Nux was the first one to keep a later pick. Like, when we all, like, called in the keepers, and when Fred said he was keeping Drummond, that was the best bang for the buck. And then when you got Kyrie back there, nobody had no bang for their buck later in the draft, like the 7th round. So I was like, that's what made me kind of look, because I was like, you know what? Everybody was looking at me like I was crazy for throwing Lillard back in the pot, but I was like, yo, I don't really 2 point guards. Throw Lillard back, and then it will give me a big. I'm that confident. I think he's gonna have a great year, but that could turn out to be the donkey of the year at the end of the day. Hey, who knows? But that was a risk I was willing to take.
I believe all of us gonna be the donkey of the week one of these weeks.
Yeah. We all had the moments, because for every Hassan Whiteside, dog, I always got the Terrence Williams. Like, yo, I got the Terrence Williams for every Hassan Whiteside. So Trust me.
No. For every Whiteside, you got a Magnum roll, nigga. Remember that nigga? Yeah, you was high on Magnum roll, though.
I was on the road, nigga. I really was. That was my nigga, man. Yo, but some of these guys, I still think they could have snapped if they would have got the chance. Like Magnum Roll reminded me of Hassan Whiteside on the level. He just never got the chance. Like some dudes just never get the chance, man.
Yeah, but I think overall, man, the draft was when planned. I think a lot of people did do some strategic moves. But I think once it got down to that eighth, I want to say the seventh, eighth round, people was scattering with their papers. They didn't know what to do, you know. And I think a couple people in the league don't really even know how their team is set up.
Yeah.
You know,
They weren't trying to build a team at all.
Yeah, you know, but this first week I don't even count the first week. You know, some people was going to win, some people was going to lose, but they're not really going to get into the flow until that second, third week.
Yo, I'm going to tell you like this. One thing I can tell right now, I think it's going to be a lot of trading going on this year. Because last year it was quiet. Last year the trade front was quiet. Like Nux was probably involved in every deal that was made last year, and it was only maybe 3 or 4. But I think this year, just because of the way everything is set up, I think there's going to be a lot more movement. Like Jones, shit, you might have moved something. Who knows? Like
I'm looking at an offer in my inbox right now.
I already got hit up for an offer, so it's like I think it's going to be movement, man. The way it's based, you know what I mean? Jones, I know that you pride yourself, dog, on not making no trades, but
I already won a championship doing that, so I'm cool now. You know, I already got that on my belt. No one will ever do that in this league again.
Never say never.
I guarantee no one would never not make a deal.
Sure, I didn't make any trades neither, and we was neck and neck. So never say never.
Hold on. We're not talking about neck and neck or winning the division. I'm talking about bringing home the chip.
I'm talking about winning the division, nigga. It's still my division. You won the chip, but it's still my division.
I'm about to end on that one.
But nah. So the donkey of the draft was Rollo.
Yeah.
But he had a good draft. I can't say that.
He did have a great draft. He made a boo-boo. He made a bad boo-boo right there. Not a bad boo-boo. Who knows? Like I said. But right now, donkey of the draft got to go to him because the draft was so good.
Well, honorable mention. My honorable mention is that Reggie Jackson at the third.
What's yours, Nux? What's your honorable mention of the draft?
Hold on, let me go back.
I got mine already.
It was one of C's picks. I just don't know which one.
C's is my honorable mention because if it was up to me, he'd be donkey of the draft. But he reached on the
Clarkson at 7. Yeah, he reached for Clarkson at 7.
He did something else too, man.
Ty Lawson with the 4th pick.
That's my donkey. That would be my vote right there. But I'm good unanimous on Rollo for that Jamal Crawford because he shouldn't even be owned. But I think that was the reach of the draft. That Ty Lawson, man. To me, that shit was that reach. That was the reach of the draft.
Well, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I do appreciate you participating. Nux, Dom, man. I think this is going to be a great addition to your league, brother. Great idea, Dom. And we want to, take some notes over this next week and see who dropped and, who was picked up and who got fed up with a person. And we're going to be, I'm going to take down some notes for who will be the waiver wire pickup of the year, for the week and things of that nature. So, same time.
So what we doing? So like the awards, like what are we going to do weekly? Like weekly, we're going to do like, we're gonna do waiver wire pickup of the week, or we're gonna do what's going to be the constant each week in and week out?
The waiver wire pickup of the week. We gonna review the trades,
and then donkey of the week, right?
Yeah.
What about like biggest blowout or something like that? Like somebody just got destroyed, though. somebody got 11-0.
Yeah, we gotta talk about all of it. It's just gonna be free. It's not gonna be scripted.
We just gonna do like a weekly report, pretty much. And whatever happened for that week, we just talk about it maybe like that Monday night or something like that because we gotta wait until the week is all completely over.
Oh, I got something to say. Him, come and get me. Come and get me. He come and get me.
Yeah, good student.
Come and get. Oh, do we gotta talk about the championships with the asterisk, or we just gonna leave that go? We're gonna let that go.
Yo, I'm out.
But nah, man, it's good, man. Hopefully this right here brings something else to our league, man. We've been doing this for 10 years strong, man. I'm just happy I got one. You know, I'm going for another one, but you know, at least
I'm still. I got my first, man. But it was fun. Like, so I guess we'll do this next week.
yes, sir. Every Sunday.
All right.
That's
All
what it is, man. Peace, fantasy ballers. Year 10 is on and popping. Hey, Chris, I play you first. It's on and popping, brother.
You know, it's good. Good division game.
That's what it is, man. Next week. Let's see y'all later, bro.
All right.
Hold on. Yo, hold on. Give me 1 sec. Before we sign off, I was telling Fred this earlier. It's funny. Have you seen the week 1 matchups? It's like a lot of karma on the low. Like, yo, Deidro's playing Nina in the first week. I got Jones, and then somebody else got like a crazy like grudge matchup. I can't remember who else it was, man. Yo, you on there, Nux? Like, yo.
I think I got Trez.
Yeah, you got Trez. Yo, there was another crazy matchup in the first week. Like, I got Jones, Deidro got Nina, and there was like another crazy like grudge matchup. Like, yo, to start the year off, it was crazy. But it's a good way to start.
It's him and Booster Asses.
That's not bad either.
That's who's Optimus? That's Rollo and Roddy.
Oh, Roddy, that's what it was. That's a good matchup, yo. It's a great week for the first week on the level.
But you know what's gonna come up? All those fugazi picks and reaches in the early run, it's gonna kick themselves in the butt that first week.
It is. Yeah, I just want to shout that out.
All right, yo.
All right, y'all.
Man, good luck, everyone.
All right. Till next week.
Peace.